welcome on my channel or back on my channel. If you're new here, I hope you will love this topic. I'm Humaira. I am posting like a few times, hopefully a week, speaking all about beauty, makeup, some, self-development topics, relationships, soon recipes, healthy recipes, how I lost weight and what I would have loved to know before I started my weight loss journey, and all this, interesting things that I learned throughout my experience that I wish I knew earlier on my journey to healing. So yes, today we're gonna speak about red flags in relationships. So if you're interested in knowing what to look for and to know if you should leave that person, or even, you're doubting if those are the red flags, then keep on watching. If you're interested or you're going through a rough patch in a relationship and you want to see the red flags, then girl, you keep on watching, because what I'm going to say here might be very controversial, might be very right to the point, but I promise you it's all for your own good. So hear me out, and yeah, if you're interested in seeing the red flags in a relationship, maybe you need that click to let that person go, then please keep on watching. So let's get right to the point. Maybe you're going through a relationship that maybe that person is gaslighting you, and maybe you don't even know that person, she is gaslighting you, and maybe you think that there's something wrong with you, but 70, 80, 90, 100% of the time within the relationship, you're unhappy. This is the first red flag, girl, that you need to leave his ass or to leave her ass, because you're not meant to be with one another if you constantly find yourself to be sad, crying, or not happy and content within the relationship. By no means am I saying here that relationships are 100% always love and joy and happiness, right? But I promise you, it should be a balance and more good than bad. So let's get right into it, because I'm so passionate about this, because I hear so many women staying with this people, or so many men staying with this woman that are not worth it. But here I'm just gonna get to the point, and hopefully you guys get the strength, the courage to move forward and to love yourselves and to find the right partner for you, because I promise you there is one out there looking for exactly you. So let's get into it, shall we? So I made even my naughty notes, just because I always love to speak about everything and I'm not too organized, or I don't remember the right order I want to speak about each topic or point, because let's be honest, when I'm passionate, I'm an Aries. So when I'm passionate, I want to speak about everything, and I can ramble way too much. Anyways, okay, let's get into it. The first red flag is when you meet the person. Let's take it from the beginning of the relationship. They rush into it so fast. And mind you, there are maybe 3 out of 10 relationships that when those people rush so fast into the relationship, it does work. However, we're not speaking about the 3% or 2% or 3 people or 3 relationships. We're speaking about the majority. Don't rush into it. Get to know each other better. See the person's goods and bads. Start analyzing them. And the good thing is, don't even check their Instagram. Do not get hooked to who they pretend to be on the social medias. Do not get hooked on who they're posting or where they're posting. No, get hooked if their words match their actions. And that's a big one. But let's get to first one was if they rush into the relationship, that is the first red flag. Because they rush into it, they pretend everything is perfect. You don't have those difficult conversations, and then you find yourself maybe 1 year in, 2 years in, being unhappy, being frustrated with yourself, with the relationship, with your partner, because your needs, your wants are not met. So that's the first red flag, honey. That's the first red flag. Moving on to the second red flag. And this is a funny one, and I will tell you why. I kept hearing, from friends that when they were going on the meetings, the first word they would describe their exes would be, oof, that person was crazy. She was crazy. Crazy. And I'm not saying that maybe that 10%, right? I will give the benefit of the doubt. So maybe that 10% of the people that are saying that their exes were crazy, maybe they were. But hey, you dated them, didn't you? Anyways, so they describe their exes as being crazy. What I would look into that is learn more about it. And of course, the person will not tell you the truth as to why that person maybe became crazy. Was it because of them? Were they, narcissistic? Have they created that person to become crazy because of gaslighting? Who knows? So always listen to when they speak about their exes being crazy. Don't take everything as they say, because there might be a history behind that they led them to become crazy. So that's the second red flag. Moving forward, and I hate this one, because honestly it speaks a lot about not just about relationships and red flags, but about red flags in people in general. And that is being mean to other people, especially people that are working in service industry, right? So people maybe that are at the restaurants that are serving you, people that are serving you coffee, etc. If they're mean to them, they don't have a good character, do they? Because they don't know how to be nice, they don't know how to be polite, and they don't have class. I'm sorry, but they don't. A person with class will appreciate that that person is giving them something, right? That they are serving them, and they will be polite and nice to them. Why not? We are all humans. It doesn't matter wherever we go, but we're all humans. We have to be nice with each other. So the third one is they're mean to people that are in the service industry, right? Like, as I said, people that help you put the gas in, the workers that help you put the gas in, the cleaning ladies or cleaning men, right? The cleaning staff, the waitresses, you name it. I hope you get my point, but that's another big red flag, because you don't want to be with a person that is acting like that. They don't have no class, they don't have no values, and they don't have any compassion towards those people. So why would you think that they would have compassion with you once they're done taking from you whatever they needed? That's a good one, isn't it? Like, think about it. Okay. Fourth one. Why am I holding 4, 8? Fourth one. Fourth one, and I'm telling you, I'm so excited because I love this topic. I want to speak and, open the eyes to the goddesses, to God's energy. I mean, like, all of you people, that you stop dating the wrong people. Like, stop traumatizing yourself. Stop wasting your time with this type of people that they pretend to be good dating people or whatever they want to pretend to be, which they ain't. Okay, let's move forward, shall we? Because again, I'm getting excited, I'm getting passionate about this topic. Their dating profile doesn't match who they pretend to be, who they pretend or who they say they are. And even the Instagram, even though I told you don't check their Instagram page, which I would still tell you not to, like, don't get attached to anything until you are pretty sure that that's a good one. Don't get attached to them. However, take a little, sneak peek to know who you're dealing with. And if their, dating profile or their social media profile doesn't match who they pretend to be, then there's a red flag, because their actions, what they're speaking about, does not match who they pretend to be with you to hook you up, and then who knows, create another trauma and become an asshole. Anyways, so the fourth one is, if their dating app or social media does not match that, then that person has to go, babe. That person has to go, honey. Let his ass leave. Moving forward to fifth point, fifth one, and that is, when they get angry, you don't feel safe near them. And mind you, in relationships, we all get angry. It's life. Sometimes you can barely cope with your own self. Imagine coping with someone else, right? So, of course, there will be intense moments in the relationship. However, if you don't feel safe when they get angry, if you feel like they are overboard, like insulting you, pushing you around, literally not feeling safe, then that's a red flag. Just leave. Because it's just, one step to getting emotionally abused, physically abused. Like, do not stay. Don't waste your time. You are more valuable than this. And I mean, when this happens, if this happens more than once, if you don't feel safe when that person gets angry and you're scared that maybe they can, hit you, or they're overboard, like overly angry, they have anger issues, then girl, you have to leave. Leave that person. Don't waste your time. Girl or man, girl or boy, woman, man, you have to leave. Moving forward to sixth point, and that is, they don't listen to you. And what do I mean by this? So how I was just speaking about, I feel like this is so Canadian. I'm sorry, Canadians, if you're listening to this. It's just a joke, I'm sorry. If they are listening to you just to answer back, or when you are explaining your frustrations, or what you would like to have in a relationship, or what you don't appreciate that person doing, and the only thing is that they victimize, that they don't even want to hear what you're actually saying, but they come up with a response for everything, not taking a step back to listen to you genuinely, then there is no communication. And for a healthy relationship, there has to be an open communication where each person is understood and their needs and wants are taken into consideration. If this is not happening, if this person has dismissed the way you feel or the way you thought you saw things, or they don't even want to hear you complaining because they will always shut you off, then let that person go, because they're not willing to also compromise, to change, to make this relationship a partnership, right? Where both individuals are happy within the relationship. So don't waste your time, because over time this only gets worse. Let that person go. Moving forward to the 7th one. They put you down even in a teasing way. And what do I mean by this? By this I mean they can be like, you're so stupid. Oh, or you can never do anything right. Or I'm just saying the basic ones, right? Imagine if they say something else like, you're not enough. I am the best you can get. And then make a joke. Ha 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 ha. Leave them, because that moment you have to realize they don't appreciate you, they don't see your value, and they don't respect you. So leave them, because as I keep saying, this gets worse over time. And if already the red flags I previously mentioned are, tick, 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 there's no point for you to stay with that person. And a person that does not respect you, they will never take in consideration your feelings. Just know that. And if they don't respect you, they will never, compromise certain things, because in a healthy relationship, we always have a certain kind of compromise to make a happy, successful relationship. They will never do it. They're too egoistic. They're too selfish. They're too selfish to do that. So let them go. Moving forward. And this, I cannot express to you. I cannot tell you how much I hate this. Because anyone that has gone through this knows it's fucking crazy when someone is gaslighting you. So this is the topic, gaslighting you. When someone is gaslighting you, if you are going through this, if you have been through this, you know how annoying it is, because it drives you crazy. Why? Because they can say, maybe you have something that you don't like, and you're like, for example, this is just an example, he adds lots of women on social media, and you're like, hey babe, I don't like you doing this. Oh, okay, I will not allow you on my social media anymore, because you're doing such a big fuss because of this. Or, baby, you're not spending too much time with me. You're always out with your friends, you're always out with anyone, and in my opinion, you're spending too little time with me, and I would love to spend more time with you. And they would be like, really? Don't I take you for dinner? Didn't I spend 1 or 2 days this week with you? Wasn't that enough? I'm already doing this. I'm already there for you. So you're crazy. You're crazy. You love drama. That's a gaslighting. And again, leave their ass. When they try to victimize, that they're the best, and you really have a genuine concern or a genuine thing that you are not happy with and you would like to change it. And when you would like to change it, or you come, from a point of love, but you explain to them what you are not okay with, and they're gaslighting you, you're doing this out of love because you want to work on it. You want to work on this so your relationship can last. But if they're gaslighting you, let them go. Say, bye-bye, I will find someone better than you, I promise you. Please have this in your mind, that you are worthy of a love that is, unconditional, that is supporting, that is peaceful, and that you are enough to have that person, and that person is loyal to you. So I promise you, that is out there. Not many in this day and age. I will not even get into that, because it's another topic that I would love and I'm so passionate about to discuss, but not today for the sake of this video. But leave their ass. You deserve better. And moving forward, the last one, but not least, there are different stage in life than you are. And that's, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing. However, if you, for example, are at a stage in life where you want family, where you want love, where you want peace, where you want, loyalty, where you want a successful relationship, long-term relationship, and they are at a stage in their life where they want completely opposite things, such as partying all day, being single, or pretending to be single. We know many men do this. Just spending time as they would be single rather than being in a relationship. Or you want kids they don't want, you want marriage they don't want, all these kind of things. Or you want to go on vacation, just the two of you a few times a year. He doesn't really want, he wants to spend more time with the friends than with you. Then there's an issue, because he wants, or that person wants, totally different things in life in regards to relationships. And as we have this, I don't want to curse, but we have this idea that we can, yes, but I will make that person love me, and then they will want to spend more time with me, and they will want to be more with me, and they will change, and who do you think you are, God, to heal people and change them and them doing whatever you want? No. The only thing you can change is yourself. The only thing you can work on is yourself. And if that person that you're with wants to evolve with you, that's great. But they need to want to do it. Otherwise, you cannot go into a relationship knowing that person wants different things from life than you, and you going with this ideology that you will change them. You cannot change them. This is the road to heartbreak, because the person told you from the beginning they're not there. And maybe, in a bit of time, if they're willing to, maybe they will change. However, in my opinion is, if a person told you, look, I'm not into relationships, I don't want commitment, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, basically, that person just wants to be with the person that accepts for him to also have the freedom of a single person. And you're not there, you cannot change that perspective. And is it fair also to them that you accepted that and then you don't accept it anymore? Do you get it? Because you went with the idea of, I will get into this relationship, even if we're not at the same stages in life, but I will make them want me. I will make them want to do like me. No, you cannot. The only thing you can do is work on yourself. The only thing you can do is make sure you have healthy boundaries. And the only thing you can do, the hardest part, is be true to yourself. So look out for these red flags. I hope it helped you. I will not ramble as I would love to. But look out for these red flags. And if there is more than 2 of them, I would say leave, not leave. Run, literally run, and do not look back. Because I promise you, as long as you work with yourself to know what you are looking for and not accepting anything less, but at the same time, also you providing yourself what you want others to provide for you, which is love, acceptance, I assume, loyalty, peace, joy, all this kind of things, then you will attract through your energy that person. But again, this is for another topic that I would love to discuss with you. So if you are interested, please let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video, please let me know by clicking subscribe and clicking the like button. And yes, see you soon, see you very soon. Please guys, let me know if you're interested in any other topics that you'd like me to discuss, even about relationships, manifestation, weight loss. I think I need to do one on weight loss because I keep saying about this, and there's many things that I learned that I wish I knew before. So let me guys know if you would be interested in this as well. Okay, I will stop rambling. See you very soon. And remember, make sure you check those red flags and don't be fooled by them gaslighting you or pretending to be nice after. Just leave their ass, knowing you deserve better and knowing that there is the person that is looking for you. Anything you have to offer right now.